Hey everybody, welcome to Stamping with Melva. Just give me a minute, not even a minute, a few seconds. And there we go. All right, there we go. Hey everybody, welcome to Stamping with Melva. I'm Melva Peters and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in British Columbia, Canada. And you can find me online at stampingwithmelva.com. It's Tuesday night. It's one of my favorite nights of the week because I get to do a sketch challenge with you. And I love doing sketch challenges. I don't know what it is about them, but yeah, they're probably the most fun sketch for me. And I think I've said that before. So I've got a sketch for you today. I'm going to be using the Citrus Blooms stamp set and the Mediterranean Blooms Designer Series paper. So if you haven't heard, Designer Series paper, select Designer Series paper from the annual Stampin' Up! Catalog is on for 15% off. And this is one of those that is on sale. So I thought I'd pull it out because it's on sale. That means I can get another package for 15% off. Today was a really fun day. I was up really early because the pre-order from the upcoming September to December mini catalog went live for demonstrators today. So if you're a demonstrator, you know how exciting that is. And if you're not a demonstrator, maybe you want to find out, because if you want to get your hands on the product from the new catalog that's coming out, you can sign up and you'll be able to get yours ahead of everyone else. It's so much fun. So yeah, my credit card was complaining because as I get ready for classes, I needed a bunch of them. I'm really excited about using the new products. Okay, so I was going to tell you about that. Oh, also, don't forget, it's also a great time to redeem your bonus coupons that you earned in July. So you have the month of August to redeem those bonus coupons. Hey, Pam, welcome. All right, just checking to see if I've got anybody on Facebook, and I'm not seeing anybody. All right, let me switch over to my desktop, and here's the sketch that we're going to use tonight. So the sketch will go live on Facebook and Instagram at about 7 o'clock Pacific tonight. So if you miss any of it or you want to grab the sketch, it's there. So your card base is 5.5 by 8.5 or 4.25 by 11. I'm using one piece of Designer Series paper for my main, which is 3 3/4 by 5. You could divide it up if you wanted to into either 2 or 3, but I'm using one piece. It's on sale, right? And then this green layer is 1/2 inch by 3 3/4. And then the bottom layer is 1 1/4 by 3 3/4. I've said any shape I said 2 3/4 inch by 2 3/4 inch. I've actually cut, and I don't even know what the size is. This is the largest, so mine's a little bit narrower, but it's about the right height. This is the largest of the nested essential dies. So I'm just going to put the shape there. It can be any shape. It could be a circle, whatever you wanted it to be, about 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 or thereabouts. And then of course the sentiment that is 1/2 inch by 2.5, and you can make that whatever size you need to for the sentiment that you're using. Okay, so that's the sketch. Lots of things you can do with this, I hope. So I'm using, like I said, the Citrus Blooms stamp set. I'm only actually using a sentiment from it. The star of the show is going to be this. These are 3 of the pieces from the Mediterranean Blooms Designer Series paper. So I'm going to use these lemon shapes, and I'm going to fussy cut them. So one side is beautiful, bright flowers and other images. These are lemons. And then I think on this side, yep, so we've got some oranges on that side. And then on the other side of this paper is gorgeous tiles. So if you've ever been to the Mediterranean, I've been to Spain and I've been to Portugal, and oh, the tile that you see there is absolutely stunning. So that's, yeah, I love it. It kind of reminds me of Mexico, but Mexico isn't blue, but you'd see a lot of blue tiles in Spain and Portugal. So those are the ones I'm using from the Mediterranean Blooms paper. Okay, so my card base is Night of Navy. So I've done it 5.5 by 8.5, cut it 5.5 by 8.5. So we'll score it at 4 1/4. And use our bone folder to fold into the mountain or the raised line. So I spent the last few days getting ready for my upcoming BOGO sale. So if you follow me you know that Diane, my friend Diane, and I have a separate Facebook group for our BOGO sales. And so it's coming up on Sunday. Hey, Connie, welcome. So if you're interested in retired product, we have a BOGO sale that starts at 7 a.m. Pacific on Sunday morning, bright and early. Okay, so I've got my piece. I'm going to use this. I really love this piece. Almost makes your eyes go crossed, but I'm going to use it. And then I'm going to use these lovely lemons on the bottom. I did not see any lemons when I was in either Spain or Portugal. I saw lots of olives, but not lemons. I'm sure there were there around, but I was there both times in kind of May, June, so maybe that's not the right time of year. Okay, so I've got my piece, that's that 1 1/4 inch by 3 3/4, and then I cut a piece. Oh, yeah, I thought I'd done something. I have not done something wrong yet. It may happen. I cut a piece of lemon lolly paper. That's my 1/2 inch. Hey, Carol, welcome. My 1/2 inch by 3 3/4. So that will just kind of butt up against it like that. Then I decided I wanted to brighten this up just a little bit. So I added an extra layer in that isn't in my measurements. So this was designer series paper, was 3 3/4 by 5. I cut a piece of lemon lolly that was 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. And I'm just going to adhere my DSP to it just because I wanted to brighten it up and make it pop a little bit on the night of navy. So you could use cardstock, you could use embossed cardstock, you could create your own DSP by stamping on cardstock for these layers. You could use ribbon. We have lots of ribbon that is 1/2 inch wide, or even if like 5/8 of an inch wide for this layer. So there's lots of things that you can do with this sketch. I'm always looking for different ideas to use the same sketch and make it look different. Isn't that bright or pretty colors with the lemon lolly and the night of navy? Okay. So that's my card base. That was pretty easy to layer these. Now I'm going to put this there, but I'm going to wait because I am going to fussy cut one of these lemons. There is a die that will cut the orange out, but I don't think it will cut the lemons out just because of the shape. So I am just going to fussy cut this lemon that's got just those single lemon. This paper has one images with 1 lemon and 2 lemons. I'm just going to cut the one. So I'm just kind of following the edge around. And of course, as I always say, you're steering with the paper, not the scissors. Okay, I'm just going to cut around because it's easier when you, at least I find it easier when you haven't got so much bulk. Now I'm going to trim these extra flowers off because I just really want the lemon. And sometimes when you're fussy cutting, make it easy on yourself and not have it too detailed. Okay. So yeah, the new catalog is amazing. There were so many things I wanted to order. So if you're a demonstrator, hopefully you'll get in yours soon. I know that in Canada, some of the people I know, I haven't checked my mailbox yet to know if I've got it, but some of the people in BC and Alberta have received theirs. So it's coming. If you are interested, if you live in Canada, you're not a demonstrator, you don't have a demonstrator that you regularly deal with, and you'd like a catalog, you could send me an email and I'd be happy to send you one. Leave a comment and I'll reach out to you. Either if you're coming in through Facebook, you can message me or YouTube. Okay, I'm going to pop that up with dimensionals. And I'm just going to put that on there like that. And then I think I'm just, oh, you got yours today, Connie. Yay. Okay, so they're up in the interior. I'm going to check my mailbox tonight because maybe mine's in the mailbox too. All right, so then I'm just going to take and glue that on. I was going to use designer or dimensionals on there too, but it's feeling like I've got enough popped up there. And I've got a piece of basic white cardstock that's 1/2 inch. These are my trimmed edges. I save always my trimmed edges when I'm cutting inside of cardstock. And I'm going to use the stamp that says just checking in. All right, so I'm going to just take, hopefully that's, oh, not too bad. Okay, phew. So again, I think I said 1/2 inch by 2.5, but whatever works for your sentiment. Just cut it that. I'm going to put it up there. This I will pop up. These are Paper Pumpkin dimensionals, so they are a little thicker. If you get the Paper Pumpkin kit, notice the dimensionals in the kits are thicker than the dimensionals that we sell separately. Okay, so I'm just going to take and I'm going to put that kind of there. And put my ink away. I have some twine. This is just linen thread. So I'm just going to take and I'm going to double it. Come on, there we go. And I'm just going to tie a little bow. So Connie, have you looked through the catalog yet? Pam, do you have your catalog yet? Oopsie, pulled the wrong one. If you have your catalog or you've looked at it online, do you have a favorite or a must-have from your wish list? Okay, come on. Trying to get my, there we go. Like that. Pull it tight, and then we will use a glue dot. No, oh, nothing today. Okay, well, hopefully it'll be there tomorrow. Mine might take a little bit longer coming to the island. Okay, and I'm just going to take and put a glue dot right up there at the top of the stem. And then I still have one of these bows that is longer than the other. Fussing. There we go. Okay, and now I'm just going to take, oh good. So what did you have on your list, Connie, if you put an order in today? Tell you, one of my favorites is the Decorative Trees bundle. I just love it. So, all right, these are the Opal Rounds assortment, and they are come in Night of Navy, yellow, like lemon yellow, and clear. So I think I'm going to use the lemon, and they are kind of opalescent. So we're just going to take, and they're 2 sizes of each of the colors. So that's the front done. And then I've got a piece of basic white, so 4 inches by 5 1/4. And then I cut a 1/2 inch strip of the same designer series paper that I used on the front. We're just going to take and adhere that on. There. And that will be the inside of the card. Like that. All right, there we go. Thanks, Barbara. Welcome. Let me bring the sketch back in. So I did stay pretty true to my sketch, although my this shape is a little fatter than what I ended up using. But the nested, oh, the new label bundle. Yes, that's amazing. Label bundles are always good to get. All right, so yeah, so I stayed pretty true to it, to the sketch. And again, this sketch will go live on Instagram and my Facebook page and group in about 15 minutes time if you missed any of it. So there we go. There is my Mediterranean Blooms card, because I'm using some of my designer series paper that I can get a new package for 15% off before the end of August. All right, everybody, thanks for joining me. Now, tomorrow I will be live at 6:30 Pacific with a technique for you, so come join me. And if you have any questions or you're interested in a catalog with same caveats as you're not a demonstrator, you don't have a regular demonstrator that you deal with, and you live in Canada, I'd be happy to send you one. So just make sure you either reach out to me on email or private message in my Facebook group, or leave a comment on the YouTube channel and I will reach out to you. Thanks for joining me tonight. Hope you have a great evening. Happy stamping. Bye.